DMT is meta again, and I don't know how to feel about it. Looking at Trials report from last weekend, it was not even close. The amount of times that I matched up against 2 or 3 DMTs was actually crazy. It got to the point where even I was running my own. Now, I am all for a primary weapon being super powerful. I would much rather play against that than Lorentz and Arbalist. I think I've also kind of changed my own opinion towards the PvP meta in that I no longer feel this like sense of morality to not use strong weapons. Like I am above that and need to use something like a hand cannon shoddy 100% of the time. And I think you guys shouldn't think that way either. Honestly, if it's in the game, use it. If it's something that you think is too strong, Bungie tends to look at usage rates before making a decision to nerf something. So honestly, using it is the best thing that you could do to try to get something nerfed. Now, what sparked me having this conversation today is that XUR is currently selling an absolute god roll DMT. Something that I think a lot of people don't realize is that moving target adds that plus 10 aim assist 100% of the time, even if you are hip firing. Now, the catalyst is the most important part of this gun. It states that it removes hipfire accuracy penalties and increases rate of fire from the hip. Stacks of cranial spike increase hip rate of fire further. Basically what happens is when you get 5 precision hits while hip firing, it increases the rate of fire from 120 to 150. And it's very, very spammy. But my favorite part about this specific roll is that it has the short action stock, which increases the handling significantly without sacrificing any other stats. In comparison to this previous roll that I had, you can see 65 handling is very, very noticeable over 40. Now it does have a little bit less stability, but I've found that that doesn't really make much of a difference when it comes to flinch resistance with DMT. Now originally I really wanted a Vorpal roll because this thing can 3-tap all supers. But that was a while ago when the super cooldown was really, really short. Nowadays, it's really not used very often. And worst case, in a really sweaty game where supers are going to matter a lot, I could always hot swap to Vorpal, but I really don't see myself doing that. Now we'll go ahead and hop into a private match so I can show you how strong that bullet bend from moving target really is. So just showing off a little bit of how strong DMT truly is. We'll get a little bit of distance here, and you can see easy headshots. I'm gonna get really far away to kind of show this off. It just hands them to you. Like no matter how far away you are, it just hands them to you. Now you can ADS and get a little bit of extra. See, that was a headshot but didn't show a damage number. Get a little bit of extra movement speed because of moving target. But really easy to proc the perk. Now I want to try to show a little bit of the bullet magnetism here. I'm very obviously not aiming at the head. Let's see. I mean, I'm aiming at his arms and it's pulling. Like that's so much bullet magnetism. I'm not even close to his head. Okay, so you have to aim for the stomach to not hit a headshot. It's really strong as far as the bullet magnetism goes. And just a quick TTK example. Super fast. So that's about it. I will be using this roll going further. Again, I do think it's a 5 out of 5. As of the time of posting this video, you do have 3 more days to get it from XUR. I want to say it costs 1 exotic cipher and 1 ascendant shard, which if you do not have, they are available on the season pass. Level 55 for the cipher, level 85 for the ascendant shard, and I know Rahul sells ascendant shards at the tower. I stream every day but Tuesdays and Thursdays at twitch.tv/strasner. We'll be testing this out a lot going further.